Very right. Well, Ed De La Hunt. Over in.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Here was the hearse.
Wow. Yep. All right, 5 o'clock, we call the meeting to order. The special budget meeting of the city council, Menahga, Tuesday, November 18th at 5 p.m. Roll call, Bill and Humphrey.
Here.
Mike Netland,
Present.
Bill on it.
Bill's not on.
Robertson's here. Keith is not going to be here tonight.
No, sir.
Brett from the city, Kelly from the deputy clerk, Heather from the liquor store, and Ron from public works. Stand for pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Just on the aside, that was a 1938 LaSalle.
Oh, jeez.
Cease Funeral Home.
Bill, can you hear us? Bill?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, you head into the water fund, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Ron, just, we're on expenditures first.
They're kind of going through everything here and the numbers seem like they're in there. So the state water testing fee, 156. We are gonna be having lead and copper coming up this in 26. So I kind of put that at 5.
Water testing, okay.
Just out of curiosity, Ron, when the budget is developed, what percentage of salaries is assigned to water?
It's been going off the time card.
What budget for salaries?
For budgeting, what
Um,
percentage are you using?
Right now, I think they're at 25.
That's what you use for budget,
Mhm.
was 25.
All right, so Ron, on that, I noticed last year we didn't budget for this.
Right.
We ended up spending 56 and 5 is gonna be enough for 26?
That's what I'm looking at, or we maybe bump it up to 6, just to make sure that it's gonna cover.
What was it this year, that 5,600, what was that?
56 was the different, that was testing the wells. We ended up having to put that in there on that one because we didn't have under,
Okay, so in 24 we budgeted, but we didn't spend it, and then that's the same for 23. Okay, so.
Is this an annual test you have to do every year?
it's 3 years is the lead and copper. So that'd be 3.
So did we do lead and copper this year?
No,
Why was it $5,600 then?
that one ended up being in through, the state for. What was the other tests done? Nitrate. The well test.
We should probably go to 6,000 on that then.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what other test. I can look it up.
That's all right.
I mean,
If that's what you had to spend to make, to be in compliance, that's what you have to do.
Also looking on their repair and maintenance, I was gonna discuss about, the water meters.
That's 220.
So it's whether we wanna have the number put in there for a certain amount of high, water meters to replace. They're around, for the whole thing, it's around $600. So I calculated out to replace all of the meters, it would come to around 200,000.
Were you guys doing like trying to do 10 a
We're
year?
trying to do a certain amount to get them replaced. So if we're gonna try within a 5-year time frame or a 10-year time frame. We're trying a 5-year time frame, that would be around 20. What? Well, I said 200 would, so 20,000 would be a 10-year,
40,000.
40,000 would be a 5-year. So
Right-
whether
right
we're
now
gonna
you're good.
try break that down into a 5 or a 10-year. So to get them replaced within a 10-year time frame, then we could decide to look at having that 24/7 situation. Tower situation.
So you're telling us that we need to replace 333 meters
That's about how many is left
out of 520?
out of the, well, it's 669 total meters. We've dwindled that number down.
Right now, you're just replacing them as they go bad, right?
Yeah. So it's trying to get a certain amount in there, get them replaced. I have been rebuilding some.
How many a month have you been replacing about? Cause I feel like this has picked up a bit.
It's picked up. It's been 10 in the last month that I did. So it's just trying to call the homeowner to get in place. And if some do go bad, then we get to them right away. So I'm planning on looking on doing more door knockers in different houses throughout when time goes through. Trying to go with more of the older ones and replacing.
So that repair and maintenance is not just for those though, right? It's not just for meters, it's for
It's for everyone.
everything. So 20,000 wouldn't do it.
No.
Over 5 years it would. No, over 10 years.
Well, you know, on top of everything else though, so.
Maintenance on vehicles, and
So, so realistically, where's that number need to be?
probably 30.
We're gonna, yeah, if we look at 30,
I know you have that one hydrant that needs to be rebuilt. Are there any others that you're aware of that are getting weak?
there are ones getting weak, but them are also in this project that's coming up
To be replaced.
to be replaced.
So right below it, we got safety equipment. So we budgeted 3640 for this. We've spent 1208. We're back at 1,000. Okay. Maybe we put that at what, 2,000?
For the safety.
Yeah.
1,500 at least.
Yeah.
See, that safety equipment part was part of the shop too,
Ah, okay.
with floor wise and grates. That stuff's been taken care of in there.
Okay.
So yeah, 1,500.
Question, we just go back to repair and maintenance, dealing with those meters, because it's such a big, expenditure. Would we be better off just having it as a separate line item so we can track it closer to see how we're spending?
Oh, for meters?
Yeah.
We could look at that aspect, otherwise I was gonna look into Sourcewell again.
Well, no, I mean,
No, for itemizing.
Yeah.
For that place, yeah.
well, and on the meter specifically, St. Paul was getting rid of, I mean, they ordered an extra, 6,000 meters, I think, and we were,
Wrong time.
yeah, they were the wrong kind, unfortunately, and I'm hoping that, another opportunity like that comes up, because like, if they're gonna sell them to us at $50 a pop, right, like.
City of St. Paul, you said?
Mhm.
But they were the wrong kind for us,
Them did cubic feet instead of gallons.
and they couldn't be reprogrammed to gallons.
No, not with the flappers for cubic feet is completely different for
Alright.
gallons.
So, yeah, Kelly, can we just do another line item just for meters then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we just split that 20,000 into meters and 10,000 into repair and maintenance.
We had repair and maintenance at 20, just to make sure that we're.
Right, but that was,
Yeah,
that was always
the
being
meters
used, that's what I'm
in
saying,
there,
if we
yeah.
did 10,000 for your normal repair and maintenance and 20,000 for meters.
Right.
That should, whatever line you come up with would be 20,000 and that would go to 10.
Cause I mean, if you were doing 10 the last month, right? That's $6,000, right? And I mean, I know that's just 1 month out of the year. How many other, meters have been replacing?
That way you wouldn't be co-mingling repairs and maintenance, and the meters would be a standalone. I think it'd just be,
Easier to try.
Yeah, way easier. Kelly, you got that?
Got
Okay.
So on legal, we use nothing. Do we still need 4,000 in it?
I mean, I think we can X this out. Because it's the city that's doing the legal. Anyway.
But you're going through, that was put in there about negotiations.
When you do the payment, you don't allocate the legal expense to a department.
Well, no, so we're not negotiating next year, so, this year, I think,
Right, that's why.
yeah, that's why it's in
last year
here,
was-
so,
Yeah.
So take 0.
yeah. Yes. Do we see professional services going up, Ron? Because we've only spent 1758, we budgeted 45.
No, because the lab, I have 2 more for the lab.
Okay.
Does Alta get charged to special or professional services?
That will be when because they're gonna be designing. So they're gonna be sending
Or
that.
or is there a different line expense for Alta?
We will pull them out of the city admin fund.
For the not
So that won't
contracted,
get allocated to,
Professional service has been a lot of the,
because if they're dealing with sewer and water line layout,
And Ron's gonna
R&D
talk to that.
R&D has been coming a lot out of the professional services. So when we bring on our water samples for bacteria samples, the monthly back that comes out of the professional services. So that was a completely different one. With that in the well. So yeah, they're all in there.
Looks like contract and maintenance needs some.
Yeah, that one was
that was the one that you wanted to go to at least 6, right?
Is that like VEET when they come in and suck out our sewers or what?
that one was through, when we have, the flow tested,
Yeah.
the flow meters tested. And then if we do have a contractor come in and work on different things,
So 6,000 would be enough.
yes.
Postage looks about right.
Yep. So, I know this travel conference, a lot of that was for Julian so far.
So the travel conference, I'll be going in March if that works. And that's what the 1495 was traveling conference when
Right.
Brian went to the water class.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that'll be the same water class in St. Cloud I have planned,
And
that
that's
you get all the water credits all at once taken care of.
okay. And so that's gonna be you next year, not Brian.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Julian will be going to the same course in,
So
I believe that's November is when he could go to it.
So do we need to double this then?
Yes.
is that a pass-fail conference where you take a test at the end of it?
Yeah, for his, it'll be that he'll be going to study for the test. For mine, it's going for
Continuing enterprise?
continuing.
Advertising, you guys gonna advertise? You haven't done it this year yet.
advertise for water. I mean, that was put in there. That's why I was gonna say, because when we did our consumer confidence report, that went into printing and publishing. So that's what we've been using is that one.
You don't put an ad in the paper announcing you're gonna flush hydrants on this day or that day.
We do, but that goes under printing and publishing.
Well, I mean, we're at the budget right now, and we busted it by 15. So do we wanna maybe take that 500 and put it into printing and publishing? Okay. Property insurance.
Insurance is going up a little, so we should be covered there.
Electric utilities. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, I think 25 is pretty reasonable. Probably gonna north that by
2 months on that, yeah, so.
appreciation. I don't see that changing. Miscellaneous, what is 228 miscellaneous? Who spent $2.28?
What was that? I think it was before I started and I go, why are they using miscellaneous?
You're looks good there.
We got
Yeah.
bolts that got put into there or tape.
It's something different, I think, than.
So dues and subscriptions, right? So I have to imagine that we've paid them all already and we're at 550. We budgeted 3,000 last year. What's this number gonna be? Is Julian signed up for everything?
For next year, it'll be the water. For his dues, it will be. It's $50 for your license.
So do we see us?
I don't see it going over that 550.
For all three of you?
600 on there, just to.
Yeah, okay. Licenses and permits. I think we probably ought to leave that, right, for
Julian will be.
Yeah. Capital outlay, so that was 30,000, what we decided last year.
There was no bad debt in collecting water bills.
Cause we certify them as taxes.
Yeah, it's-
That's the accruing for replacing vehicles later on.
Yep.
And. So.
And
Yeah.
you got your skid steer and a mower. And we did get the funding for that, so we should probably.
And did the funding cover what percentage of the cost?
75%.
So the city input will be how much?
25%, it's approximately 12,000.
12,000?
12,1, I think was the 180.
That's great.
So that's the transfer out then.
Yes.
Before you go to a different one, do you want to put 500 in the paid leave budget?
Yes, yeah, okay.
What number is it?
Well, I figured it out by the 0.44,
133.
and I figured it out by the one or the 0.44. So I divided it into beach, parks, water and sewer.
500, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, so we're way less. And here's the thing too about specifically water sewer is the totals are always like at least half almost of what the budget is.
Good.
And even going, so we go back to 2025. Oh, right, okay, there's our total. Okay, 2025. Yeah, no, let me go to. 2024, our total expenditure was 646.
Over what?
Yeah,
Budgeted.
so how are we so low this year?
What was the total for this year?
I mean, so far we're at
498,
we're at
073.
242.
Well, right now. but-
Yeah,
Are there any other big expenditures coming up before the end of the year?
Not that I see.
We just had to, it'll change a little bit with some of the salaries and stuff, but
okay, bond payments, those are paid
Yeah.
though.
they're not due until February.
Okay. All right. And
There's something, else.
100,000 less than last year.
yeah, what do we,
Something isn't quite right there.
Doesn't sound proper.
Most everything was not on. Yeah, almost everything is higher than it was for the.
what are we missing?
I mean, there was legal services last year. I seen that on there. Or no, that was budget and then total.
Yeah, we budgeted for this year.
Yeah.
At a zero on one of these.
We went up, almost every part of the budget went up a little bit.
Yeah,
You didn't put anything in that principal and interest and stuff down there, did you? Is that, Part of it.
Yeah, oh, wait, yeah, well, we need to put that in.
Got that bond.
Yeah. Okay, 44,000.
we're at 549, 0.6.
Well, there's creating a line item.
Yeah,
So
we're
it
just
went
we're
down.
splitting though.
Yeah, so that's missing that amount still in there. For the repair and maintenance one.
Well, we got 30,000.
Yeah, but the total's there though.
Oh,
The totals in.
it's there, okay.
Guys, we upped everything.
So at some point, this number is just gonna randomly double. Like,
Something isn't quite right there.
okay, depreciation expense hasn't. Let's look back at here. Right. Okay, yeah, so that at some point is gonna get expended.
I imagine that booking entry happens when the audit does, doesn't it? The accountant give you the number.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. All right, well, water revenues. So I don't actually know what the current ad valorem tax for this is going against or where that's coming from. It was budgeted last year. Let's look at. Okay, it was budgeted in 24, 23. Okay, we got something. I don't exactly know what that was from though.
Showing no receipt for 25.
Correct.
And then nothing in 24, eh?
I think we could probably zip that out then.
Same on the delinquents, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, send out taxes.
This should be the,
So this is just from a lot of the,
yeah, that pay it back on the 6
Yeah.
year deal.
and I don't think it's gonna, because I know a lot of people have paid in full this year. This was the year when it was all done. I don't know if it's gonna go that
Some,
much
some of it
higher.
we just put on our taxes, so.
Yeah, and the number that we put on the taxes this year, there's a little bit of fallout from that, but it wasn't a ridiculously high number. It was maybe 6,000, I think. Yeah, okay.
How are collections going on those that set their water up on payments for past years?
We didn't have any problems.
I mean, they're paying and everything's fine.
Yeah, no, I think the assessment that was at the last council meeting, I think there were 10 people, I think, that didn't do anything. It wasn't a big list at all.
Going to go down here. We only got 311 this year,
Yeah,
500 or something.
yeah. One down to like 300.
Is that for the penalty interest?
Yeah. Miscellaneous receipts.
We're at almost 300 so far.
I guess we just leave that.
Would that be for like when they come and fill water tankers and stuff like that?
Okay. Interest earnings here, 11. I mean,
That should get as good or better,
yeah,
12,000.
Depends where interest rates go.
from dividend interest, those went up, so we budgeted 8, we're at 14. Moved it to 10. That's fair. 4M, we budgeted 15, but we're at 7.8. I moved it to 4. I think, we're not changing our water rates, so I think this number is gonna be pretty consistent by the end of the year. We're at 307 right now. I think we'll probably end 330, 335. So. Turn on off fees since we started enforcing this. We have had some people come in, but I don't know how much you can safely say how many we're gonna have. I think 2,000, I think we leave it there. Penalties, since we upped the price, I mean, that doubled.
What are those penalties on?
Late fees typically, yeah. I mean, it's $10, so, and we typically have, 10 plus per billing cycle, sometimes more, sometimes less. That number has come down because of that fee now, but you still have individuals that will only pay when they get that 90-day notice, and that's 3 months of a $10 penalty as well. That doesn't make any sense, but it's what it is.
That state test fee, we probably need to go up to
Yes.
48 hours, better go to 5. Well, this is on revenues though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what said on.
Refunds, reimbursements. I mean, we didn't get any yet, but. Yeah, okay, our 2025 total so far is 373. Ahead of the budget. 2026 is, well, 373, a little bit more. I think that's pretty reasonable. So yeah, we're up by 5,000. I think we'll probably do better than what we're expecting.
When was the last time the water rates were adjusted in the city?
We just had a rate study this year, didn't we, Ron?
Yeah, he came in and did it and we said our rates look. Well, we're above what they're figuring our rates could be, but we're in a good state of going up. See, also that goes from. Our rates end up being set a percentage from EPA standards. They give us a certain percent that we need to abide by also with our rates
Do you remember the last time that rates were increased in the city?
last year.
Was it last year we upped them?
You know. Cause EPA, there's a certain percent that they set for when we did the tower. And they say, you gotta do this percent each time. Well, when we looked at it, our rates were going better with being able to find out all the different spots that we were missing on our water bills. So now that got more calculated in there.
Well, now that we're actually collecting on all of them too, the meters are all working, that makes a big difference.
Yep. And that ends up going and showing more of our revenue aspect into our numbers. Where previous it wasn't.
Have they found any anomalies in the meter reading at all? Everything seems to be accurate.
Yep, there was the 3 that we did find. But that was campground, herbal, and nursing home sprinkler.
In the interest of Mr. Metland's time, we're gonna move to the sewer fund on expenditures. Top here. So quite a bit of salary left. That was moved down just a little bit between water, sewer. Water saw just a small increase in salaries. I think that between their part-time and regular salaries, their water sewer is very comfortable right now. And we also do pull from admin salaries, which we really haven't had that much of yet. So overall, very healthy. PERA, that number is just straight math, and it's 550. I don't think we're actually gonna pop here on sewer. So this number is correct. Same with Social Security and Medicare. Paid leave, we're gonna put in the 500 right now. And this HSA number is also correct. This was split between water, sewer, and campground. And was it beach as well we did?
I believe so.
Okay.
Streets might even have been in there. a
Oh,
little
yeah, you're
bit,
right.
too.
Streets. I forgot about streets. Yes. Where else? I know, operating supplies. So, I mean, you got $2,000 left for operating supplies, Ron. Talk to us. Are we still good at 23?
Yes. Pretty close.
Prices don't go down, so.
I put 25.
See, we did end up bringing operating supplies because we didn't have to use Allen this fall. So we saved on funds.
Oh.
So it all varies. It's one of them type of things. Well, if my numbers are good, I'm not adding Allen. And my numbers did come back good for fall, so I didn't add Allen. This whole,
And is that because of the other steps that we've taken?
the other stuff of the other preventive maintenance with.
Aerators and everything?
Holding the water longer in pond primary 1 and going to 2, holding the creating more old water is what you want to do with the sewer ponds. So it's that aspect too. Operating the ponds the way they.
So
need
we're
to be
being more
operated.
efficient at the city level, which is saving us in the long run.
Yes,
Okay. And is that expected to continue?
yes.
How did you learn that? You know, who taught you that? Or did you learn it at a seminar or what?
Seminar, went through, I talked to a Rural Water Association guy and I did talk to Team Menahga, which does our bugs. And, they were saying more about for our sludge situation, that you need to hold them bugs in there as long as possible and try to get primary one, stick a gate in, trickle the water over top into pond two. So we want to hold that water in primary.
Yeah, no,
one,
you don't
let
have to
them-
explain it to me, but that's how you.
That's what we found
Okay,
out.
that's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad it. Mike's gonna have to leave here pretty quick, so we probably keep rocking and rolling, right?
Legal services, but we got 3,500 in there.
Yeah, where's that at?
Couple down.
Okay, yeah, we can actually zip this out. for-
Zero?
Yeah. Professional services. So we moved that to 40 from 20, and we've only spent 7. Are we expecting professional services for sewer? I thought there was something.
There was going with this project coming up
Mhm.
is what that was being put for, because we got PFA funding, but we don't get sewer funding.
So, and I sent the council that update today where, we got picked. So our project will be funded for water utilities.
They'll fund the whole water?
What,
They fund a percent.
There's a certain percent,
Yeah, they fund.
but it all depends on how we rated. We'll find out the final numbers from Chris, but that we're not under their sewer. That's why we have the
Yes.
number there for sewer. We can go through Rural Water Association for a loan also,
And I have Chris on here on Monday to talk this.
so.
He'll have numbers for us, then I would imagine.
He's gonna have something for us. I told him to bring a plan with dates and with expectations. Okay. Computer services. Well, we haven't used any. Yeah. We expecting to?
That goes through West Central, so anytime they're checking our computers and updating.
Wouldn't be a bad
they
idea.
haven't had to go
But
through.
it wouldn't be a bad idea to leave a little buffer.
Yeah, I think we ought to, because we look at 23, we were at 4,200, and then in 24, we only spent 715. So
it doesn't take much to spend 1,000.
nope, sure doesn't. So, okay, we'll leave that at 1,000. Telephone fax, I think that number's still good. Postage, we're, I mean, is $200 enough for the year here?
My budget is last year.
With 2 more months,
Yeah.
we're putting,
If that's 10 months, that's,
we're putting 170 roughly in there each month, so that's another $340.
So probably that 25.
yeah.
Cause when postage went up, it didn't help.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, we haven't pulled any out of travel conference here, so
Not on this sheet.
I got charged.
Not Julian gonna be doing any of that anyway.
Yeah, he just had to go pay for his training.
Okay, printing, publishing, we use $75. City insurance changing, property insurance went up, okay. Move this to 95.
Yeah.
Auto insurance, I don't see that changing. Airs and emissions. Okay. Leave that. First Tom. City paid tax and assessment, are we assessing ourselves and taxing ourselves?
we did have assessment on what part of the property.
Are we expecting anything this year? Because we haven't spent anything this year.
Well, was there in, back in 24?
Let's look. Nope. It was in 23.
23.
So we didn't spend anything last year. I don't think we're gonna spend anything this year. So. I mean, I think we can,
It's a chunk land.
yeah, I think we can see this out.
We are gonna be having assessments once this project goes through.
Yeah.
The city will right in front.
One right in front in the water tower area and over by the beach.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave that there then. Electric utilities, I think, 10,000 still comfortable. Depreciation, we can leave that, but let's just look back here. Depreciation. Yeah, okay, I think that's gonna be, yeah, pretty darn close.
Address total and,
It was right around 120 or, 324 here. Appreciation right here.
And then. Looking at the other part.
Okay, so we've been consistently budgeting 125 and that's about what it's been, so.
keep in mind, if you bought new equipment too, that will increase your depreciation.
Yeah, we are gonna get that new skiddy.
And you bought a pickup and whatever
Oh, yeah.
other else you get, that the accountant is gonna add that to his depreciation table. It will increase your depreciation. Unless you have other stuff rolling off, which I don't know
There
that
were.
answer to.
Yeah, we got rid of a couple vehicles.
3 vehicles.
Yeah. It should be pretty close.
All right, capital outlay. We've got 15 here, so it's a total of 45 across water sewer. I know we put something in there for streets as well, so I think we have a pretty hefty amount still rolling. I think we leave it where it is.
Now that project for that lift station, is that coming out of capital outlay or repair and maintenance? What price? what
That would
part
be
do we need to
repair and
put in there?
Yeah, that'll be repair and maintenance.
So we need to upgrade, update that part for that lift station.
Repair and maintenance.
One said he'll just write a check for it.
Well, so what does that number need to be? It's at 30 now. We're pretty much there.
I'll sign my name, but I won't rate it.
Was that price that they gave, was that around 40?
So we need to put this at 70,000. Okay. Yeah.
That price, I think it was around 40.
Yeah, no, and that's definitely a need, not a want, so.
Whenever you update things like that, it's gonna change our depreciation also. It's bringing it down.
You increase that to what, Brett?
70.
From 10 to 70
From 30 to 7.
or 30 to 70, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and that reflects right here, so budget difference between this year and last year, 35, so. And again, this is just like, until depreciation hits, we really don't spend that much out of sewer. So,
Depreciation is such a weird deal.
Bill, can you still hear us? Okay, I'm gonna mute you just so we don't get the eternal echo, all right? Oh, okay. Right, and then revenues. 26. Right, so we are still getting some assessments in, 2717. Can't rightly say exactly what it's gonna be for 26.
We don't know if that project's gonna happen 26 or 20. Yes,
Yep.
we don't know if that project's gonna be 26 or 27.
We're looking into it being spring of 26 with what,
Next spring?
yeah, this
Really?
spring. That's if everything goes through and if we choose as council and everybody chooses to go through with the project. Once we get bids.
Yeah.
They're actually gonna bid it this winter, huh?
Yeah.
February timeframe,
yeah,
I believe.
spring.
February was the looking timeframe. So that's when bids would come in and then you still have the choice of saying, okay, we'll take the bid or bids don't look right. So.
I mean, I think we leave leave these. Special assessments, I mean. Who knows? Blameless, okay.
Didn't really see anything different on there changing.
I mean, I lowered these, but water took the lion's share this year. Kind of split the difference here at 10 for foreign purchases. Penalties, yeah, we get some of those, but it's tough to say. Our revenues, and I think we're gonna go north of 200,000. We still have a month and a half left. And I think leaving it at 200,000, and if we go over that, that's awesome. Funds reimbursements. You know, yeah, our total right now is 26. A little lower. And I mean, you know, before depreciation, I mean, the differences between these are, well, I mean, sewer's doing pretty darn good right now.
And that's what that preventative maintenance in place, so.
Right, any questions for Ron here, Mr. Netland, before you leave?
Thank you, me now, what's the question?
Leslie.
Thank you. Definitely for legal.
Right, and Heather.
See you, Mike.
Hi.
See you guys.
You look into something like a.
Okay.
See it. They
You don't need me to rush.
No, I'm September.
Well,
I'm just. So we can get it renewed.
Okay, Heather, you want to start here? So redeemed gift card and drink chips. So we budgeted 3,000 for that and we're at 36. So we're definitely doing some redeeming. Does that number need to go up? Cause I have it set for 38.
That's fine. And that's one of those things you just never know if they're gonna turn them in, if they're not gonna turn them in. Yeah, I haven't gotten any of it back. Like a lot of the gift cards that we do, we put out with an expiration date, so. And I sent it to the VFW because I didn't know who the course master was.
Oh.
So it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, just, but yeah, you can keep talking, because that thing is super sensitive, it's gonna hear everything. So,
Yeah.
okay. So salaries, I mean, I think we're gonna turn out just fine right now. Now, I know you're having trouble hiring right now, right?
You have an interview again on Thursday.
You hope they show up this time.
Hope this one shows up, yes.
What time on Thursday? Can you,
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot you a message
I
tomorrow.
got a thing at Sourcewell.
Got a part-time again?
Yeah, I sent out like 5 or 6 emails today. Oh, she replied right away.
So he should be,
Well, and so I,
you're up high enough.
yeah, so they have their percentage increase. Easy. This is also gonna reflect on, on sale as well. We're in the off sale section. Now, this is just for planning. If Heather can't find anyone for the wages that we're offering, I think at some point, council might need to come together and think about, maybe upping their starting wage to get some people working.
Cause
And
you always
also,
start them,
if I
you start them at,
find anyone interested in part-time, I have to fish for a full-time.
do you always start them at step one? Part-time?
Yeah. Normally, but I
Okay.
haven't ever really hired anyone who had substantial.
How do you track, the tip? How do the tips get handled? Because tips are taxable, correct?
Mhm.
How do you handle that?
Well, the majority of them are done through the machine, the till.
So when they're dispersed out and their payroll checks, how does that work?
I don't know. Do you do anything with that?
No, because you haven't sent me any tips yet,
Oh, it's in our.
because I don't get it every 2 weeks.
Oh.
'Cause I don't get paperwork from
It
you.
may be,
I
it may be a
just
new
do it
issue.
the way that
with
we're doing.
There was no tax.
No tax on tips, but I was just curious how that works, because when you say we're only paying $15 for part-time help, but if they're taking in $10 or $15 that hour they're working, they're actually taking in, they're making $30 an hour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So-
and the hours that I have are like the prime hours, they're nights and they're weekends.
No, I ain't.
So we've never, I'm not gonna open, yeah, worms here, have we ever,
No one's ever asked me for anything. So we were talking about the good things, Joe.
I'm just curious because the tips are taxable as far as I understand, correct?
I certainly were too.
Yes, up until I think next year.
Percentage of them or something,
Yeah,
percentage of.
I think it's up to 25,000, then after that, they're taxed.
but I know when I worked at a bar, they weren't really put on your W-2. You just claim so many when
Oh, and
you do
every
your taxes.
bar that I did, they claimed so much for every hour that you worked. You
Yeah, I
worked so
never-
many hours, they claimed so much for every hour for.
Yeah, it'd be hard to really track that every night.
Cause I don't think, they don't even have a little tip thing
Okay, that,
in the payroll department.
So 17,000 would be all right for part-time, I think.
Say so.
And I have that extra cushion in there just so that, like, if the council needs to take some kind of action to get people working, there's that built in. I'm not saying that they have to, but if that conversation comes up, we're prepared for it.
that's good, that was a good idea.
All those are pretty much set.
Yes. Yeah, and this is all math, I calculated.
If we've put 1,000 in there,
Okay. Is that for on and off sale?
it'll be 1,000 for on and off.
Okay.
I put it a little bit higher for hers because she wants to hire. So I added in,
Because I mean, I thought, when we did the calculation for the whole city, right? It was only gonna be, I think, what was it? 4,600 for the
Yeah.
whole city. So I mean, this is a huge chunk.
Yeah.
That's like a quarter of it. Is that, yeah? I mean, cause between on and off, that's $2,000 already. That's paying half the entire city. Is that,
drop to 5,
yeah, okay. I think that's,
drop to 5, we'll do 5 on both.
okay. I think that's way, yeah. Not that I'm trying to, bust you here, Kelly, at all. I'm not, because I know that the city, I think we like over budget.
Well, I think we did because we don't know yet what our rate is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay, then I'm not gonna, it's a slight increase, office supplies, so I mean, we're $7 off from making our budget, so I mean, I upped it, $10. Operating supplies, we're at 42, 47 right now. We budgeted 7, so I dropped that to 6. I mean, are we even gonna get close to 5? I mean,
We honestly don't know.
That isn't that big a deal there.
okay. Uniform allowance, I mean, 250, I left it at 450,
Yeah,
so still good there.
Yeah.
I mean,
you never know. It's all gonna depend on who's working there.
so like, talk to me, like, what is a uniform? Is that just a
Staff shirts.
NDS
Yeah.
shirt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we usually for midsummer, everyone gets one and for Urho, everyone.
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
one.
yeah, okay.
Is there in the dress code there, we have to wear a dedicated? shirt?
I do ask them to wear our shirts,
Okay.
like, cause all of our shirts have the northbound spirits on the side and. the Majority. of
That's
them
where
are.
that,
Mhm.
uniform allowance would come out of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So on that repair and maintenance, does that include Tweeting's stuff on the,
I just asked her, I think that I did code the first part is. We did do the check for the fall.
Yeah, we did the first one.
Yeah, so this. Altogether, it was. Like 1,100, so it'd be split in between the two of them.
so?
So
I
3,000
did the
is,
fall one already, I can't.
So
maybe
remember.
also
I think the
3,000.
Yeah,
spring one's
yeah.
more.
merch resale.
Yeah, that's like your shirts and or no, that's apparel. What was merch resale?
So we budgeted 1,630 last year. And we've only spent 642, so we got 1,630 there again. I mean, is that accurate? Are we gonna?
Oh, yeah, the merch resale, that's, your shirt cost that you sell your apparel for sale, your koozies, your sweatshirts, your hats, your,
So is this 1,630 still a good number?
I would say so. Well, I guess I don't know. It depends on how much I decide to do. I was kind of lackadaisical. I didn't do anything for winter or I just did.
Next year, just probably have to do something.
Yeah, so like this year I only did midsummer in Urho, where last summer I did random sweatshirts, some can koozies. Stuff like that.
Okay,
I will probably do the can and bottle koozies again.
so, all right, moving down to liquor purchases. So we're at 206 right now. We budgeted 225, so I moved that to 220. I mean,
Sounds good.
I'm wondering on the beer though, now that we've got the beer cave, if that should stay up there at the 350, because we'll be buying more and selling more, I would assume.
yeah, that will affect both numbers then.
So the liquor's probably about right, but I would think the
So leave-
beer would.
shift beer-
47.
Switch beer back to 350. Yeah, okay.
So
Cause we should be buying more beer, cause we should be selling more beer.
that would be hopeful, yes.
And then, I mean, you've seen a noticeable uptick, is that right, since we have the beer cave now?
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff that didn't sell before is selling like crazy.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, so I would consider that.
Like a lot of the different teas that were always warm. We can't keep Noka twisted teas or two-turn teas in for nothing right now.
So, I mean, just because it's cold, it's selling more, right? That's,
Oh, yeah,
Right,
a lot of,
yeah.
Right.
the White Claw #3, we've never sold White Claw #3. It's.
Should I put Jack Daniels back there now, see what happens?
Bottle? You have the JD cocktails in there.
With all the mixed
Okay.
stuff.
She just grabbed me the repairs and maintenance for the Tweeting contract.
Yeah.
And it will be $347.50 added to each one, so
So
the
this
3,000 is good.
Okay. All right, ice, snacks, soda purchases.
I would say that would probably be about the same. I don't really foresee anything really changing a whole lot.
All right, so I look at tobacco though, right? I mean, I put that back to 5,000
Yeah,
budget. You think we're gonna go north of that this year? Cause we budgeted 6 last year. We're only at
we do
45 right
not
now.
much, but our tobacco products are at $14.50 now.
So people don't buy them.
Some people don't buy 'em.
$8.50 for a pack of cigarettes.
Mhm.
Crap.
And they're not getting any cheaper.
Mhm.
That's like high school levels. They'll give you $1 for a Lucy. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
insane.
much. The one thing I do have a big question on, I was just telling Kelly, and her and I are going to both look into it tomorrow, is the low potency hemp.
Yeah.
I got a phone call today from the paper, the Enterprise,
Mhm.
asking what actions we were taking
Whoa,
considering.
whoa, 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 whoa. So no, the paper's calling you direct. I have no comment. Please talk to the city clerk treasurer.
Well, I said, I don't know what you're talking about, and I would have to confer with the
It's a
city.
federal law.
Yes, yeah.
Went in place.
Well,
But potency has got to be whittled down.
Well, they said that that it was gonna be completely illegal and we have to take it all off
well,
the shelf.
here's the thing though. It's
about that.
been completely illegal at the federal level forever. And Minnesota's just like doing their own thing with Colorado and California. So
Right.
like,
So, like I said, her and I are gonna look into it a little more. She's gonna reach out to some people in the state, see what's going on.
Yeah, until
So,
If it is
that,
the state says.
that we don't know what's going on with
and
that.
that's kind of where I'm at too, until the state says like.
That's why I said, I just wanted to, I'll call the state and just say, is this just a rumor or is it legit?
Okay, anyway, so we're still, yeah. Anyway, just on sales, so we're at 43.37 right now, and this is how much we spent on product. And I know we started selling in March,
They didn't, yeah.
So-
March.
We might need to go up on.
so I think, I mean, I have us at 6 for the full year. I mean, I feel like that's probably gonna be pretty close.
Is that starting to take off a little bit or not?
Yes and no. I mean, there's days it's flying out of there, and then there's a couple days you don't sell any of it.
I'd say that's probably.
Yeah. Legal services, I mean, you guys haven't used it squat, but okay.
Yes.
Professional services, you're a little ahead, so I moved you to 850.
Professional services. You're welcome. It's my Eco Lab, isn't it?
I think so.
Well, is that your floor?
No, cleaning, that goes under
You're
cleaning.
cleaning.
I think professional services, all I have right now, maybe Culligan? What does Culligan go under? I never even get that bill.
Oh yeah, Colleen is the one that goes under there. I
Yeah,
was gonna
you go
talk to you about one bill, so you can call them.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
I tried to say that they weren't there.
Yep.
Or that.
Travel
Okay.
conference.
yeah, you gotta have something there when they have to go to class. So didn't Scotty just go to class? Didn't he just have to go attend some class?
Oh, yeah, we all did. Well, I didn't, but
So there should be something
Yeah.
coming on travel and conference.
Yeah, it'll be like $65.
So I'd leave 150 in there.
Freight, I mean, I can only imagine those costs are gonna go up, so. move
Right.
it up accordingly. Because I mean, I think we'll probably get to 4,000 at the end of the year. Advertising, I moved that up just a touch. I mean, we're pretty close, so we're advertising.
yeah, I feel like advertising is kind of going up a little bit. this year.
All of our insurances are still good. Or so here. Who's taking workers' comp?
Good question.
That's just what they're paying.
No, that's
Yeah.
the work comp insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not self-insured.
It's under the League of Minnesota Cities.
Electrical utilities, I mean.
Yeah,
So That's
think
gonna
that's-
all depend
that
on
will
how
go up.
cold it is, how,
Well, that'll go up a little bit having the beer care too. We got
yeah,
two more cooling unit, another cooling unit there. So I would say.
I mean, I think we just leave it,
pretty
right?
close there.
Yeah. Water, sewer utility, so are we still billing ourselves? I thought we stopped.
We still have to put it in there as an expense.
But we're not actually mailing them.
No,
Okay,
no.
thank you.
We're just coding it is all we're doing.
Okay. So is there a reason why we're even budgeting for it though? Because if it's just a number we're tracking,
Yeah, it's just the number we track. So then that way, all of Diane's numbers will still go together.
We really don't need it in the budget then, because we're not actually paying it.
No,
We can zero
yes.
well, not your cleaning supplies. You don't wanna.
It was zero.
Oh, we're putting that back. Okay.
And he just gave you. Just gave you 8,000 for cleaning.
So gas
Well, I was
utilities,
just
so,
gonna,
yes, that,
Depends on the weather.
yeah. Garbage services,
You budgeted 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000 instead of 800, yeah.
Oh.
Let's take one step down to cleaning services again, just put a.
No, not there,
Down.
not there.
yeah, you're
386.
386, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
And you don't need to, that can probably stay at that 660 because the only time we do the floor is the one time a year in off sale.
Yeah, that's it.
So you don't have to go up to the 800. I wouldn't, unless Warnex changes on us, which I don't really foresee him doing. Even so, it's the same price forever.
Was 700?
Yeah.
Sure, that works.
Equipment lease,
What are we leasing?
That would be like
Ice
our
machine.
cameras and
oh, okay.
So
stuff like that.
that will go up a little bit because we got cameras in the beer cave now.
Yeah, we have 2 cameras in Bear Cave.
I mean, I
Reasonable.
just leave it, yeah. Depreciation, okay, so that'll come out again.
That's probably our
Oh,
one.
no, because they're cameras.
Do subscriptions, I mean, that quote, yeah,
Yeah.
licenses and permits, so I moved that to 550.
Well, that's because we got licensed for the hemp, right? That's why it was more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that went up.
Well, and
And
I'm sure we have to renew it every year, but we got a discount this year. So it might be more next year.
Capital outlay, I mean, this number's not gonna be next year, we know that for sure.
yeah, and honestly, I don't really know
I mean,
if there's anything
well, I mean, I think,
done.
You were talking about painting and the floor tile here eventually, so we should probably,
Eventually, yeah.
we probably put something in there.
yeah, $5,000 again.
Yeah, just to, if nothing else, just to build it up so that when we do the floor.
And then next year we'll be transferring out a lot more than this year. So that's back to where it was, previous years.
So what you figured in, when we figured out our levy, how much money was actually coming in from the liquor store transfer?
75,000.
That's where we've been at for a few weeks since
Next
I think I think that's where it's been since I've been here. And the management position is about that.
Yeah, we were at, what, 65 a while back, and then we went to 75,
Yeah.
because you make a lot of money.
Now we're back into, on sale here. So these salaries and part-time, so it's all.
What?
Yeah. They're all same calculations. Okay,
And see,
operating supplies, so, I mean, we budgeted 15 for 25, we're at 10, I moved us to 13.
So now on your entertainment though, didn't you score a heck of a deal last year?
What's that?
You scored a really good deal on entertainment last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
But so
Yeah.
are we okay with?
Keeping it at that 12 is great because then it gives me wiggle room to if I want to throw random DJs or.
So 12 again, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, that's, and I already do have my Saturday night band for midsummer,
Oh, cool.
and they're only 3,000.
DJs were getting in.
Winter sloss?
No, they're not.
You get the winter sloss again?
Nope, I was gonna call on them for Friday. I actually got Sharp's band.
Oh.
Drive.
Uniform allowance, okay, that just mirrors.
Yep.
Repair and maintenance, we're a little higher here, so I moved that
Well,
accordingly.
I would move that to the 3,000 because we do have that 347 going in for the spring cleaning or whatever from.
Okay.
Tweetins.
Merch resale, we can,
Maybe.
all right. Liquor purchases, so I mean, I got that about the same because I bet that's gonna be the same. Beer, I moved that down to 35. I mean, yes,
I
no,
mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, honestly, especially with the on sale, it's so hard to tell.
so I mean, I don't
Just
think we're gonna get to
years
the
and-
40 this year.
No.
All right, so,
Well, we haven't seen the deer hunting totals yet.
I mean, I guess that's.
I mean, they weren't horrible, but I don't feel like they were as good as last year.
We're okay at 35. All right. Snack size soda purchases, I mean, we're at 19 right now. I don't think we're getting to 25.
No.
So I moved that to 22. I think that's kind of a easy in between.
Yeah,
Tobacco purchases, I mean, it's at 5 right now. I think we'll leave it at 5. We were at 4,500 today, so. Credit card fees, we budgeted 6, but we're at 3. I moved that to 4.
Mhm.
Happy medium. Professional services. I mean, we budgeted 700, we're at 728 right now. I moved that to 750. Computer support, I mean, okay, $1,000. I don't think we're gonna get there, but it's there. Telephone fax, we're a little bit ahead here of what we budgeted, so I moved that to 800. Okay, plus we got the cameras pinging, everything else. Travel conference, so we got 300 in there. Freight, I left it the same. We're at $100 right now.
yeah.
Advertising, I mean, I left that. We're at 574 right now.
Yeah, we'll have a couple more, like don't drink and drives coming up for New Year's and.
The rest of these are garbage. I think that's gonna be about the same, right?
Yeah, all that stuff looks about right.
Cable utilities. Okay. Cleaning services, there it is, so. Close enough. Equipment leases again, kind of shared.
Yeah.
Due subscriptions, I mean, we're there. License permits, okay, so we got cannabis, we moved that up, 700. Capital outlay, all right, so maybe put 5,000 there too. Then transfer out. Mirrors,
Yeah,
and then that's it for revenues. Going into or expenditures going into revenues here. Gift card, drink, chips sold. I mean, that mirrors the
yeah.
the
Like I said,
expenditures.
those are fickle, they're hard to pin down.
So we got some interest earnings here. I think we're gonna continue to sustain that. Foreign purchases, I moved that down to 1,000, I think. But foreign purchases, okay, well, we're definitely ahead, but it just seesaws depending on when it matures, so. I think that's a pretty realistic number because we're keeping that money moving. Apparel sales, I mean, we budgeted 1,600, but we only sold 331. So I moved that to 1,000. I mean, but earnings here, I mean, $15. So liquor sales. So we're at 244 right now. We budgeted 240, so maybe 270 is a little aggressive here. I don't know. Beer sales, we're definitely not gonna meet our number this year, and that came down that 20 grand. As I mean, I think we'll probably get north of 400. But we got the beer cave now, we got stuff going out a little faster. I think that's gonna be pretty reasonable. I mean, wine, I think I just left it at 35. I don't know who drinks wine. Who's coming through town buying wine?
Well, and that one, if that goes up and down too,
Well,
I mean, I think,
are you having a?
you know,
bigger
some are for
selection?
missed drinkers.
Well, do you have a bigger selection of wine now? You got more
We did
space?
get some more and we got the Mayomi and the Yellowtail and we're kind of, once we get all the room filled in, we're looking at getting like extra stuff too for Bloody Mary fixings and whatever. Once our it's a little more put together for us.
Yeah.
We do plan on having like some kind of big weekend sale where everything is whatever off in the off sale. And
You got Woodford Reserve in there?
well, we've had Woodford forever.
Where?
On the very top shelf.
wondering, I don't buy the top shelf stuff very often. I can't afford that stuff at the top.
Yeah, it's okay. So sort of off topic, same topic. So I was talking to Wayne about this. And he says that when he puts stuff on the bottom shelf, all right, even if it's like the best selling thing at the mid shelf, as soon as he puts it at the bottom shelf, sales just dump.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's something to that. Okay, maybe move the Woodford down a little bit.
Read many names, but a lot of people find it just fine.
I better start wearing these when I go.
And then on that,
I guess I just.
We got a bunch
I'll
of
look
big
for
knobby
it.
things.
tobacco sales. All right. So we budgeted 7. We're at 5.3. I moved it to 6. I think I don't see that tax going down. Or those being any cheaper. Snacks. So we budgeted 26 last year. We're at 21. I mean, I just put us right at 25. I think that's pretty reasonable. Low potency hemp, I put us at 550, which actually we should probably move that to 6.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
Well,
6,000. All right, credit card surcharges.
I would say that's close because with the beer cave, there'll be more.
Yes, and it also mirrors the expenditures. Line lease payments. So this is, I think, is the first year where we went to a percentage base.
Mhm.
So we got 2 more. Well, we need November's and December, so I think we're going to be safe at 19. Apparel sales. I mean, we'll just
Yeah, like I said, that number will just change. I mean, it depends on who has the money and how nice the stuff is and if I'm motivated to do it.
So our interest earnings here. I mean, I didn't put anything here. It was all coded up. I mean, it just depends on where the money comes from, Kelly. Okay, so we ATM user fees. I mean, so we're pretty much at the budget now. So I moved us up just a touch.
Mhm.
Credit card surcharges. I mean, we're at 25 right now. I put us at 3. I think that's pretty reasonable. Liquor on sale. I mean, we just broke 104.
Yeah,
We budgeted 137. I mean, I put us at 120. It brought us down a little bit. I mean, I don't see us even getting to 120 at the end of the year. But who knows?
who knows?
Beer sales. Again, we haven't even broke 100,000. We put 151 last year. So I put us at 120.
That's all Bob right there.
Right?
So tobacco sales,
Russell isn't.
I mean, I left it the same, but we're a little higher now.
Yeah,
Soda snacks, ice, I mean, I bet we're gonna get close. So I mean, I left that. Vending machines, actually doing really well. So
yeah. The vending machines are like, our Northern Amusement goes under that. So that would be like
Okay.
the jukebox, the pool table,
oh,
the new bonus hole game, the new pinball machine,
Dart machines too.
dart machine, and then
okay.
we have 2 teams this year for Dart League. So we should be getting even better this winter anyway.
All right. Well, there it is.
Beautiful.
You notice tobacco sales for on sale are higher than the off sale, because once they start drinking, they don't care how much they are. They're just gonna pay it.
I just split it. That's a
How's our
split
totals
bag.
on those?
Right. Well,
Because they don't wanna go anywhere.
so we're definitely a little bit under last year here by 23,000. And our total right now is close to $1 million. I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable. I could see that going up another 50,000.
It really just depends on where this money situation goes for everybody.
Expenditure, so I mean, we're pretty much, let's just do the
I
exact
say beer
math
sales are
here.
going down nationally wide. People aren't drinking as much.
It my THC drinks now. As horrible as that is to say. A lot of it, they do.
And some end up only drinking one instead of say they used to drink 5 beers.
Yeah.
Now they drink one THC drink. Yeah. The cops would stay busy. When I worked at Orton's, they used to.
Yeah, so I mean, according to this, we're in the hole 43,000.
Compared to last year. Or,
For next year's budget, like. But all right, so even with all of the updates that we did, right, we're basically even. So
It's only a 4.3% drop anyway.
yeah,
and
and it's all projection. I mean,
And the expenses are gonna be in there already.
Well,
compared
yeah,
to
and
revenue,
it's gonna-
because we don't put the revenue in it till the end of the month,
yeah, you're right.
but the expenses go in daily.
Yeah, and even with all the updates that we've done, the put a new roof on, basically the whole extension beer cave, right? I think we're probably gonna end up ahead again this year. Not a lot, but we're gonna be ahead. And I think next year, you know, I just don't see that. I just don't see us being in the hole next year.
well,
Well, and I,
take $120,000.
Yeah.
and I
Basically, all
don't.
spent over there, the roof of that.
You gotta spend money to make it.
Whatever, I
So it's-
mean, all at once.
And that's with what they're kicking over to the city, so.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
Better than Sabika.
Yep.
All right, council, that concludes, business for tonight. I appreciate everyone being here. Bill, thank you very much for, tuning in.
Again, I forgot.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Everyone.
Alright.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Adjourned at 6:22. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Kelly.
Okay, we are going off stream. Thank you, everyone. Bill, have a good night and thank you for being here.